Welcome to Animated Discussions. My friends call me D, and today I haven't been bad, sir. Not since the last time. Don't judge the accent. I tried. Based on the book Orchestra for a Knave by Barry Hines, Kez focuses on Billy, a boy just trying to survive in a mining town where his only joy is his bird Kez. This movie stars David Bradley, Freddie Fletcher, Lynn Perry, and was directed by Ken Loach. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I didn't like it. I gotta be honest. I did not like this movie. It's not my favorite. It will go lower than Grave of the Fireflies, which says a lot. I didn't fully get it. I understand it, but I don't fully get why it exists. And I hate that. I think it says more about myself than the movie.
STIMILATING, stimulating.
There are movies that are hard to watch because they're painful and they're real moment in history. Schindler's List is a great example of this. They're painful to watch. However, even with Schindler's List, they did a very good job of ending the movie on a reverent note, watching everyone place the rocks and the flowers on the grave of like, look at what this man accomplished. And there's a sadness when you exit the theater, but there's also a hope because of all the survivors. This movie doesn't end in hope. This movie ends in reality. And even in movies that don't end in hope but are a form of escapism, those are easier to watch for me because they're not real. Kez is a very hard movie to watch because it is real and it ends in no hope. And so that's why I don't like the movie. Is it a phenomenal movie? Absolutely. Is it so well done? Are the actors amazing? Is the story gripping? 1,000%. I don't like this movie. It's like, I was a chicken as a kid. We know this. We talked about some of my fears. I was terrified of Phantom of the Opera. I would have nightmares of Phantom of the Opera. However, I knew that was a phenomenal storyline. Like, even as a child, I was able to recognize, this is amazing. Never want to watch it again.
Down once more to the dungeons of my black despair.
Now I love it. I'm obsessed with it. But I could not watch it more than once as a child. That's kind of how I feel about this. What's interesting about this movie, there are a few things that are very interesting about this movie. For a movie about a boy and his bird, we rarely see the bird. We don't see Kez a lot in this movie. And I think it's intentional because we get to see the bird as often as Billy feels like he gets to see the bird. Billy does not get to see Kez as much as he would like. If Billy had his way, he would be with Kez 24/7. But he has school and he has soccer practice, football practice. My apologies. I'm an American. I'll be better. I promise.
Shame. Shame.
He has football practice. He's getting bullied at school. He runs his newspapers. He's doing all these things where if it was up to him, he wouldn't be doing any of them. And so we don't get to see Kez a lot because Billy doesn't get to see Kez a lot. And I think that's beautiful. I think that's a very good way for us who know we're watching a movie about a boy and his bird want to see the bird as much as Billy wants to see the bird. And I think that was a really, really genius way to tell the story. I also think that this movie is devastating in watching Judd.
Isn't that illustrious brother of yours, Caspar?
And the way Judd treats his mom and the way Judd treats Billy. And you watch Billy's future in Judd. Judd is just upset. Life is hard in this mining town. Their father left them, if I remember correctly. And even on a date, the mom's having a date with the man she's seeing. She's talking about how hard it is to raise the boys without the father.
This is hopeless case, isn't it?
Watching Judd be angry at where he works. He doesn't like where he's working. He doesn't like what he's doing. And he's still just trying to get stuff done. And then he asks Billy, hey, Billy, put this money down on these horses for this bet. Billy hears it. It's an impossible win. He's not going to win. So he lies, says he does, and spends the money on fish and chips. He spends the money on fish and chips. He eats the horses that Judd wanted to bet on won. It would have been enough money for Jed to take a week off of work. Judd hates his job. He hates his job with a passion. And this is the job he's expected to do for the rest of his life. There's no changing. There's no going to school for a different. This is the job that Judd is expected to do for the rest of his life. And that is hard. It's so interesting because you understand why Judd is justifiably upset. I don't condone his actions. I don't agree with his actions. But as soon as I realized Judd would have won that money, I know what's going to happen. We all know what's going to happen, especially when Billy runs to get away from him and doesn't want to get caught. And it is very hard to know what's coming and to see it come and to just be like, we can't stop it. And at every turn, you see who Billy is going to become. Because Billy is being told he has to sign up for work, find a job, and he panics when he goes to take this, get this counseling to figure out where to work. He doesn't want this. He doesn't want this job. He's not good at school. He gets bullied at school. Every adult who has ever survived in this town bullies him except for the milkman, and he steals from the milkman. Everyone hates Billy. Except for his teacher, that one teacher. And it is so hard to watch the way that Billy gets treated. And yes, Billy, that's why this book is called A Kestrel for a Knave. Billy is this like silly kid who like, he steals, he lies, but I don't think he's that bad of a kid. He's just this like kid who's just trying to find some joy in life. And yeah, he gets into some hijinks and he used to be in a gang. And you see once he left the gang, he's getting bullied by the gang member. And they have that whole fight in the school. And the teacher breaks them up. And because Billy's gotten picked on so much no matter what happens in this movie, you expect the teacher to pick on Billy in this moment. But he actually picks on the bully. And I love it. And the bully's even surprised. He's expecting Billy to get beat up on this. And so the teacher's like, leave him alone. And then he goes and he talks to Billy. And one of my favorite lines is in this shot. It's this moment.
They seem to pick on you, don't they, Casper? Why is it?
Don't know, sir.
Is it because you're a bad one?
Maybe I am sometimes, but I'm not that bad, sir.
And there's an awareness there of like, yes, I know I steal, I know I lie, I know I'm bad, but there are people who are doing way worse than I am. And for some reason, it always comes back to me. People are always torturing me. They are always hurting me. What do you want from me? Billy is so tired of just being picked on and belittled and tarnished. And in some ways, I'm like, he's stealing because he just needs something. All these people are messing with him. Yeah, if people are messing with me that way, I'm gonna steal too. I'm gonna take something from you. You think that lowly of me? Fine. And there's no way to know which came first, the belittlement or the stealing, but something happened. Something led to him being so frustrated that he's like, I gotta do something. My least favorite scene and my least favorite character is that dang football coach.
Stimulating, you fool.
He is so self-centered and he thinks he's such a good player and he's so selfish and he's so childish and he just bullies these kids. And then he makes Billy shower in the cold because he's mad at what Billy did to him on the field. And it's just like, this is a child, sir. This is a child. And you are just horrible to this kid.
You make me sick. Every lesson it's the same old story. You've begged and borrowed and skived and scrounged.
And no matter what Billy does, everyone hates him. And I hate it. And the actor who portrayed Billy was phenomenal. Like, Billy's such a charismatic, engaging kid. You can't help but love him. He's so adorable. He's so sweet. And oh, it's just hard to watch. The performances are so good. I think Billy stands out as a performer in this movie. It really does feel like Billy is the main character and everyone is supporting Billy. I don't know that anyone else really stands out as a phenomenal actor compared to Billy's actor. And it is, I think the only other one who's pretty good is the teacher who likes Billy. But everyone else is like, they're acting. They're not doing a bad job by any means. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is Billy does such a good job. This portrayal of Billy is so good that everyone else just kind of dims a little bit. The only other kid who I think is really engaging and really good at acting is the kid who's holding all the cigarettes for everybody. And he's trying to leave, and he can't leave, and he knew he was going to get caught, and he's terrified.
For exactly the same crime, smoking. Perhaps.
That was really good acting. That, was so sad. It was really sad. I hated it. I don't like it. Billy only had Kez as a joy in his life. Judd felt like the one moment of joy he was going to have in his life got taken from him, so he took Billy's one joy. And as someone, I used to have a phobia of dead birds. I know, it's weird.
Oh, it's not going to eat that, is it?
Yes, sir. This bird's full of vitamins.
I did not expect there to be as many dead birds in this movie as there were. I wasn't ready for it. And I was like, so that was very hard. But just seeing, I think it was necessary to see it, to see Kez and to see. Now, them swinging it around in the living room was wild to me. That was insane. I get it, but it was insane. You know, it's very interesting to me. This movie reminds me of the song Sometimes by Gary Cinnamon. Not fully, like the lyrics are a little off, but every time I think of the movie Kes, I kind of want to make like a music video from scenes of Kes to the song Sometimes. I just feel like they match vibes very well. Sometimes, maybe more than some other time. But this movie was hard to watch. I didn't like it at all. I know that it's good that it exists. I know that it's important that it exists. It's hard for me to say, I get it. I get it. I don't get it. And so it's very interesting to have a movie challenge me in such a way. Phenomenal movie. Please watch it. I'm going to place it as 21 right now in the top 100. Anywho, please like and subscribe. Please let me know what you think if you've seen this movie. I know not a lot of people have, but it's one worth watching, I will say. I hope you all have an amazing day, and as always, see you later.